Hey everyone, it's Brisha here with the Be Well and Be Free YouTube channel, and I'm about to bring you my latest review on Solvang, California. Solvang is actually 45 minutes from Santa Barbara. It was established in 1911 and has various iconic Danish landmarks from the windmills to the Little Mermaid fountain and much more. It's known mostly for its shopping and wine sampling nowadays, as well as its incredible Danish pastries, which we did get to experience for our breakfast before we headed to our next destination. So we opted to stay at the Hamel Inn, which is right on Mission Drive. It's an independently owned hotel, which most are in Solvang. The price for us was pretty reasonable. We got a deal on Hotwire, and it was a pretty easy check-in. Even with COVID, they're kind of just wanting to take a copy of people's IDs and get you into your room as soon as possible. Check-in time for them is 3 p.m. and checkout time is at 11 a.m. They do offer free parking, and the parking is literally kind of right on top of your room, so you don't have to worry about, a crazy walk or anything like that. The Hamlet Inn is kind of at the end of the main street, I would say, but still within walking distance from everything pretty much. Everything is like less than half a mile away. The theme, I would say, is kind of like like IKEA chic in the rooms. The rooms were totally spotless and clean. The shower was absolutely phenomenal, which it's always a big plus when a bathroom is super clean, super organized, and has a great shower. What I would say the highlight of our trip was definitely the Yule House Christmas store. It's open all year round. It's one of the first and I believe only Christmas all year round stores. They've been in business for over 50 years. The owners actually work in it. They're a really nice, sweet married couple. They're just great. The spirit of Christmas is all throughout it. We got a lot of cute little different souvenirs that we're bringing home for Christmas gifts. Very reasonably priced. There's a great history to the store. And definitely uplifting, time. They know their stuff, quality product. Unfortunately, you can't get much of their stuff online. They explain themselves as really kind of old-fashioned. Their website's really, kind of basic and very little kind to shop from. But they're super sweet, super kind. It's a family-run business. Definitely, if you love Christmas, it's one of those places to go for sure. So we did shop into the little Solvang Spice Merchant. The woman that worked in there was super nice, super informative. We definitely love spices that are homemade or there's a lot of thought put into them. It's definitely something up here that we do every year at the Renaissance Fair. We bulk up on them, so the fact that we were able to go to another small business to get our spices was always exciting. I got a rub to bring to my grandmother's husband for him to use on his chicken, and then I brought home some whiskey spiced tea, which I'm really super excited to try. Next up, we went to this really awesome restaurant. The name of it was Chomp. The theming was really cool, had a kind of retro American feel to it. The menu was pretty kind of simplistic on it. We got these really awesome barbecue pulled pork nachos. I don't think one person would be able to eat them. And then I got the tri-tip sandwich. In my opinion, it wasn't really tri-tip. It was more of a beef au jus type, but it was fine. Next up, we had actually a free breakfast at the Olsens Danish Bakery, which I have their info at the last of this. They had tons of fresh pastry. Their coffee was amazing. Our breakfast, we got 2 different pastries. I think we got kind of a basic, I got a cinnamon roll that had this icing right here, which was more of the butter icing versus the sugar icing. And then I think we got a raspberry kind of pastry. And then I even got a tin of cookies to bring home, which was like for $17. I think that had 4 to 6 assortments. So it wasn't that bad of a deal at all. They were really nice, have tons of fresh stuff. It was definitely awesome. That's just one of the many bakeries that's around. There are definitely lots of other eateries, a lot of wine tasting to be done. They also during the fall have a scarecrow festival. So a lot of the shops, restaurants, they have kind of, scarecrows throughout. I guess they have a competition later. Definitely a lot of nice souvenirs. Again, a lot of wine tasting. It is kind of, wine country. And a lot of great different inns and boutique hotels to stay at. Definitely family friendly, but definitely could do like a romantic weekend getaway. Tons of Danish architect. Beautiful for sure. And it was definitely one of the highlights of my trip to California. And I definitely recommend stopping in if you're ever in the area, because it's so worth it. To me, just everyone was lovely there. They hold their history very well, and I would definitely be back again one day soon to bring everyone else in my group. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. As always, be well and be free.